Episode 3 of our 4-part Anthony Davis series will feature his half spin. So the half spin is the counter to your drop step series. So like we discussed in episode 2, when you drop step, it's going to be your outside foot attempting to drop step past your defender's lower foot right here. So past Clint Capella's lower foot, because your defender's walling you up and taking away your driving angle to get to the middle. So his outside foot will drop with a head and shoulder fake in that direction. So watch Anthony Davis's left shoulder here. He's going to sell it right here with a head and shoulder fake towards the baseline to sell that drop step. The ball never gets exposed right here. It stays in the middle, and then it rises right up into his shooting pocket, right into a fade. Now also watch on this half spin how his pivot foot does not lift. So once he sells that right here, that half spin with the drop step, his right foot right here is his pivot foot, and then it never lifts off the ground until he goes into his shooting motion. So it's not a travel. This is a great move to use when your defender's attempting to cut off your driving angle or wall you up, so you can get away to space and to sell that drop step because you started to drop step a couple times and beating your wall up defender. Watching this example, so you can see right here, jab, goes in transition rip. He tries to drop step, but his defender slides right there. He can't get there, so he has to half spin and get to a right shoulder fade away from his primary defender in the low post. In the next part, like we discussed earlier in episode 2, is anytime you shoot a fade, is you have to get your hips around and hips square in the air. So you can see in this example, his hips square in the air with his elbow through his eyebrow to get it high arc to allow for a great drop angle. So now we have the half spin going to his left shoulder. He can do it over either shoulder. So you can see right here on this, he does it on the catch. So he sells that drop step with his right foot. His defender reacts, and then he steps right into a hook. You can see his bump dribble right here. He's going to sell it with his right foot right here into that drop step with a wide stance, and then steps right around into a stagger stance to shoot his fade. Drop step with that right foot here. His defender goes for it slightly, which gives him enough space to go right into a left shoulder right hand hook right over his low post defender.